Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome again now to the feature we call your Sports Spectrum here on WDT Media TV. And in today's episode, we're talking netball. Yes, netball. It the main focus, or the only focus inside today's show. Our special guest inside the guest room, the chat room, is Britannia's Salami, right? Can I get it right? Sorry, Salway. I beg your
Salwe.
pardon.
Salwe.
Salway. And she is the vice captain of US netball team and also the PRO for the further United Netball. They have the big extravaganza in Florida next month. It'll be main focus inside today's show. And also about her sojourn rather, into netball. Britannia Salway, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, tell us before we go into the extravaganza. Tell us how did you get involved in netball in Jamaica in the first place?
Okay, so for most people, or for people who don't know, netball in Jamaica is really secondary. Growing up, as girls, we'll always play netball. Community, whether for primary school. So I started out playing in my primary school. I was pretty tall for my age, so
Mm.
they will always place me to be a defender or a shooter. And ever since, that's where we really started, playing netball from.
Or from the primary school until the high school and then. I tell us that you play for Jamaica under 16, under 20 teams?
Under
Under
16, under
16, yes,
16.
under 16.
Yes.
What that have experience like for you playing for Jamaica under 16?
It was a really good experience throughout high school. I believe I was around 14 at that time, and we'll take the bus to Kingston, where we would go by the stadium to meet to practice, and then we'll go to the Sunshine Girls house.
Mm-hmm.
But having that experience from a younger age, just getting out of Mandeville, because I went to Manchester High School and was able to take like a weekend tour to Kingston, it was very exciting. A group of us from like Homewood Tech, Manchester High would meet up in Mandeville and take a bus ride up to Kingston. And at that time, I believe Miss Anderson was my coach. I believe she was the coach for Queen's High. She was my coach at that time, where we were able to even have a practice match against England.
Wow.
So young girls like us, we went up against England on a 21 team, I believe, and it was a great experience coming up.
Wow. Playing for Jamaica under 16 team in those years. You also
Yes,
got
sir.
a scholarship to Michael College
Yes,
some years ago.
yes,
And how did you
yes.
balance netball and academics?
Okay, that was challenging, of course, because playing sport, having all those group assignments and assignments, and also I was working at Sagic for part time, so I had to balance not just netball and academics. I had to um, be working on the side. It was challenging but fun. As much as the challenges came, just the fun of always competing and playing netball. My coach in college was Connie Francis. So
Oh.
we had really good support and good training there.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was very fun at that time.
Wow. And then you migrate to the USA.
Yes.
So how would you compare playing in Jamaica and also playing in US? So how would you compare netball in both countries?
It's very challenging here in the US. As you know, in Jamaica, we have courts, netball courts everywhere you would go. There is a netball court.
Mm-hmm.
In the United States, they mostly have basketball courts. So, for the first few years of my time here, I didn't really get a chance to play netball. I would go and try to play basketball just to substitute for that
Oh.
yearning of netball.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really challenging. I didn't find my people. I didn't know anyone that knew about netball until like probably 4 years after my time here. So for those years, it's very challenging when you don't have the familiarity of the sport. When you talk about netball, nobody knows what you're talking about. So not
That's so
having
true.
the connection. Yes, it's very hard because they don't know what netball is. The courts, it's not really common to find a netball court. It's a very big challenge.
You are now on the US national netball team. and the vice captain.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's that like for you?
So, life of a USA netball player is amazing. I believe I have a local team here in Tampa called the Tampa Bay Panthers, and that's the first place I would have, I would have find my company people who know about netball, and from there on, I was getting myself more into the netball world here in America. And the more I get in, the more I'm hearing about different opportunities, and USA Netball was one of them. I was able to go to the trials last year in November, and in Texas I was able to make that team, thank God. And upon making that team, we went through a lot of training, the geography is quite challenging, so we don't train normally like how we would train in the islands of going at a set location. We had to do a lot of virtual training. So it's a combination of really being strong, having commitment, and really traveling to get the job done. So playing for the USA team really opened my eyes to where I am right now, and just facing different challenges and overcoming those.
Wow. And recently you toured Dubai.
Yes, sir. So we went to Dubai in June of this year, and we played against around five other countries, Singapore included, the UAE team, Namibia, Kenya, and Ireland. So we had a tournament over in Dubai. I led that team as the vice captain, of course. And yeah, that was quite exciting, and that's one of the opportunity that comes with being a part of USA Netball, being able to travel and go into different countries and meeting new players from all over the world.
Wow. Nice experience there for you. All right, the big one
It
now.
is. It
The
was
big one coming up on November 15 at that. 18 and 18 and no. 16 and 17, right?
15 and
15
16, the
and
weekend
16th.
now.
All right, is the further United Netball Extravaganza. And it will be held
Yes.
at the Miramar Parkway in Miramar, Florida. All right, so all
Yes,
right.
sir.
Tell us a little about their organization, the Further Netball United, or Further United Netball.
Yes. So Florida United Netball is the governing body for netball in the state of Florida. So when we say governing body, we're talking about the big names: America's Netball, USA Netball, World Netball. We're all sanctioned under those organizations, and so I will, deliver to you that we are the governing body. This organization here represents anything netball related in Florida and sports development. So if you have any questions, if you're interested in your team joining the organization, you can always reach out to us.
Oh, we saw right price there online there. I'm saying go Brian, right price there. There's up John, the big
Yes,
coach from Malines in Jamaica. All right,
yes,
so this
yes.
big one is going to held in Miramar Parkway in Florida, and team from Jamaica, USA, and Trinidad are down to take part. Tell us about
Yes,
the
sir.
different categories and what offer grabs for team taking part in this netball extravaganza.
Okay, so just to let it be clear, our extravaganza is going to be held at 7,000 Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida 33023, November 15 and 16, starting 9 a.m. All right, so for this event, it's our first big event that we're going to have. We've had our league last year. We've had our, league amongst our teams that are part of Florida United Netball. But this year, we're deciding to go bigger and better, and that's where we're going to have the Florida United Netball Extravaganza. One of the things that we thought about in planning this competition is hosting players from all spectrum and all levels. We're going to have players that have played internationally. We have players that play only locally, and that's fine. So
Wow.
we have three categories. Yes, we have three categories under the all female. We have the championship, we have the gold, and we have the Robert Robbie White Cup. The championship is, so this is how we're doing it. We're doing
Robert White
placements.
from San Marino in Jamaica.
Yes, Robert Wright,
Wow.
rest his soul. Robert Wright was a very big part in our organization. He did pass on, unfortunately, and our Robert Wright Cup is in memory of him. So
Oh,
a lot of you may know of Robbie. You know, his role. He played a big part in placing us where we are today.
oh. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And so,
sir.
the categories again. The categories yeah, gold, silver, and bronze, and
Championship gold and Robbie White Cup.
wow. And so teams have to play, and based on how they perform in the earlier rounds, it'll be placed accordingly.
Yes, and that's for the all female. So the championship, of course, is the highest placement.
Mm-hmm.
Gold would have been in second and Robert Wright in third. And we do have a separate division, which is the mixed division, that have prizes from first to third place, which are all cash prizes for the mixed division.
Yes.
And then for the all female, we have cash prizes starting at 3,000 for first place for championship.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a breakdown throughout. So you have a lot of opportunity to win something and walk home, walk away with something.
This thing is international. Teams from Jamaica, USA, and Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad, yes,
Wow.
sir.
So, how many teams you expect to take part from this? How many teams you expect to register for the 2 day competition?
Okay, so it's our first year, of course, so we're definitely understanding, it's not gonna be the biggest turnout ever, but for our first year, we're projecting around 14 teams, 14 to 15 teams registering
Mm-hmm.
for our first year extravaganza. So around 14 to 15 teams will be present.
I give us a rough breakdown. How many say from US, one from Trinidad, and about say 10 are from Jamaica, or half and half between Jamaica and USA.
Well, I would say half enough. Of course, there's teams all over the U.S., not just Florida. You have teams, stretched across. But so far, we've had one. We have one team from Trinidad that have registered. We're expecting another. So fingers crossed, we're having more teams coming over from Trinidad. But so far, so good. We do have teams like Malliance, JCF from Jamaica, Police National, and I believe Ministry of Health. Just to give you a few of the teams that have registered so far with us, we have teams, overseas like Nisa Jags. We're expecting Tampa Bay Panthers to come on board. So different various teams that we're expecting to come and teams that have registered so far.
Wow, so it'll be a grand occasion, a grand affair, and a big
It is.
netball rally or netball extravaganza based on your words.
It
In
is.
Jamaica we
It's
say netball rally,
exciting.
but over here we say
Yes.
extravaganza. Same thing.
Extravaganza. Yes.
So it can be a big event. All right,
It is.
so it'll be over 2 days. All right, for teams now who are based overseas now, I want to be a part. I want to know like flight arrangement, where to get to the venue. How to get to the venue, say from the airport then.
Okay, so the closest airport would have been the Fort Lauderdale airport.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you'd have to have prior arrangements in shuttling to the airport. Once teams get to the hotel check-ins, we're having things in place to make that process seamless for teams that are moving back and forth from the hotel to the venue. So
Wow.
once you have checked in with us and register, we're having a lot of planning behind those commutes for it to be easier on teams.
Right. So from the hotel to from the airport to the venue is about half an hour.
Airport to the venue, I am not exactly sure, but it's all within reach. It's Florida. It's not too far apart from there. That's why we choose the Fort Lauderdale International.
All right, teams that are currently registering. What's the feedback like from teams who are currently in the process or so far registered so far? What's the feedback like from those teams?
So far it's pretty interesting. We have had few meetings that we have different teams that have registered and have yet to register. Of course, questions are coming in, like on the competition, on visa information, registration deadline. So a lot of feedbacks coming in. A lot of teams that are really really excited. We're hearing a lot of good stories of the success rate for the visa approval.
Wow, that's
So
good.
for that on our end, it's very exciting. Just to know, like for teams in Trinidad that have gone through with their visas, teams in Jamaica that are calling us, letting us know that they got through. So that's very very exciting for us.
Wow, so it'll be a grand occasion on November
It is.
16 and 17, right?
Yeah. Not only that, Dudley, we're gonna have the Commissioner Maxwell Chambers and the Vice Mayor Yvette Colburn present there at the Florida Extravaganza. They
Wow.
are endorsing our event. So the city of Miramar is on board and they're definitely pushing for this event to be bigger than what it is. So we have a lot of love and support coming in our way.
And tell us now, how do you see your tournament can help to enhance netball in Florida?
So for us, it's definitely we're taking it what would you say, like one step at a time, and we
Mm.
understand that Florida United have now, come out bolder than ever. And we see a lot of teams in Florida that are, active and still playing. And we're just looking for them to come on board and join something great. This competition will just be one of the many things that we have done so far, just welcoming any team, mixed, all female. We're really just welcoming teams and we're trying to share the excitement.
Wow. And I can another Roy Prize will be there. So to Philip St. Marie and
Hmm.
Malford Turner, we call him Wildbird in Jamaica. I know,
Okay.
know they'll be there. And I think some Jamaicans who are well known in the netball circle will be there as well from Jamaica. I think
Yes.
high school will be there as well. Will be there too.
Yes, and we'll have some staff members from the USA, netball. So you will never know. It may be also a recruiting opportunity for them. You will never know who's going to be there. So teams just come put on your best game. You know what I mean? Be professional, showcase good sportsmanship, and you'll never know what opportunity this may bring.
All right, in Florida at this time of the year, what is the weather like this time of the year in Florida?
The temperatures are dropping for sure, especially going towards the competition days. The temperature is dropping. I would say in the lower 80s. It's coming down. It's not as bad as a couple months ago. So this time of year is very mellow.
Very cool.
Hmm.
All right, so we're approach we're heading into summer, in sorry, into winter. I beg your pardon, not summer, winter.
Hmm.
Here, over,
Yes.
so again, for teams that who want to be a part, just recap now about the big extravaganza on the 16th and 15th of next month in Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida. Netball
Hmm.
extravaganza, and 14 teams don't take part from Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and also the US. And there are the
Sure.
categories. You have senior category, you have the gold, silver, and the bronze. And these will be playing in the earlier rounds, and based on how they perform, they will place the categories accordingly.
Yes.
And and there are prizes up for grabs galore. What about spot prizes?
So can you repeat? I'm
What
sorry.
about spot prizes? Like for spectator, not like that.
We'll see on the day off. We have something planned. I don't want to give out too much so that let out too much of the excitement. But we're working on like crowd engagement. So for people coming there, they're gonna have chances to get gifts and also like players. So while you're playing a competition, there is a spot for MVP for each of these categories. There is a prize for MVP for each of these categories. So we're watching closely, and we're gonna have crowd engagement. We're gonna have refreshment on sale. We're gonna have a host speaker. We're really just trying to make everybody happy.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good so far. It'll be a grand affair. Roy Price says, "I'll be there. I'll be there." Roy Price. He's asked if I'll be there. Yes, George, I'll be there. Yes, Roy Price saying yes. We're gonna have lots of prize and surprises. Saying that Roy
Yes,
Price. Yes, Roy Price. Lots of prize and surprises for our members, spectators, and well wishers will be there at the
yes,
venue. And again, say the
yes.
venue have two courts, indoor and outdoor courts.
It does. It does have an indoor court and it does have an outdoor court. Um, Depending on how the scheduling and look, we may utilize the outdoor court. It depends on the overflow of games.
Right.
We may have to utilize outdoor court, but we have seating on the inside. We do have seating on the outside.
And what time do you start on both days?
We're looking at 9 a.m. and of course the Friday evening before our competition start would have a meeting in a conference room at the hotel where we'd have managers and team leaders come together. We'll meet and definitely give out more information on the planning of both days.
And teams need to them to be on time in Jamaica. Right, it's at midday or 1 o'clock in Jamaica. But he said 9 a.m. in the morning.
9 a.m. sharp. We're gonna have a parade of teams, uniform, meet and greet. So we definitely want to start on time so that we could finish or a day at a timely schedule.
I remember putting a run in Jamaica years ago, and I said, be there at 8:45 in the morning. The first team came 11 o'clock.
Wow. First team.
Came 11 o'clock.
Wow.
So the
That is
so cause Jamaica rally start at midday, the norm in Jamaica.
yes.
But here now in Florida, it's 9 a.m. in the morning.
Very early.
So
So 9
Jamaica,
a.m. USA time.
USA, so Jamaican teams in Florida, it's not Jamaican midday rally, it's 9 a.m.
Yes.
So get
Yes.
used to the early morning matches.
Exactly.
Cause Jamaican used to rally starting after midday and end up like after
Hmm.
6 and sometime in the nights. But they said 9 a.m. The first 9 a.m. is like the dress parade and opening ceremony.
Yes. Where we gonna have a parade of the teams and
Uniform parade
meet
and
and
yes.
greet,
I mean, and then
all of that stuff.
the first match might be about 9:30 or 9:45. The first match.
We're looking around probably 9:45,
Nah, right, yeah.
9:30. Yes. Yes.
So teams for especially the Jamaican teams now who don't know time. I can't talk for the
That
team in
is it.
Trinidad. I can't talk for the team in Trinidad and the team in America. But I can talk for the Jamaican
Hmm.
teams who don't know time. Someone say,
Yes.
I saw someone said that someone say they're proud of you. I think it's a Harold. I didn't say the name. So Jamaican teams though who don't know time. Remember now, repeat the time
Hmm.
for Jamaica for the Jamaican teams who don't know time.
Hmm.
So if a team is
9 a.m. We start 9 a.m.
mhm, and you must be there for
Yes.
9 for the dress
So be there
parade
before 9.
before 9.
Before 9. So
Because
yes,
so team must be there about 8:30 then. And by about
I would
8:30,
say
quarter to 9.
yes. And if you have a captain and manager, definitely, if you know your team is not going to be on time, I want you to, I guess, get that in order before we start so that we don't have any teams coming late because it will impact the competition greatly.
Well, I guess all teams maybe if they in their hotel, so they'll be together early, get up early in the morning and leave out by say depending on how far
Yes.
your hotel is from the venue and get there by about
Yes.
quarter to 9.
It's the hotels are located within 10 minutes, so it's pretty. We chose hotels that are pretty close, and once you have made your reservation with the team, that once you have paid the registration fee, you should have received your link to book the hotel.
All right, and your entire package and to know what to do and yes.
Yes,
So all right,
definitely
so it sounds good. So it's gonna be a big event. That does not really, but
it is.
in the international extravaganza.
It is.
Cause your
Yes,
team
it
from
is.
at least 3 countries.
Different, yes, different areas of the world, and as I emphasize, it's been endorsed by the city, so the city have been sending out flyers and invites to this competition, so we're expecting to see some big shots there present, and just regular community people that are interested in what's going on for the weekend in the area. So we're really looking forward for it to be extravaganza, of course.
So what is it? What's the deadline? Cutoff point for team. What's the deadline? I it gone already.
For the
Yeah,
registration.
everything. The deadline. Yeah, must have a cutoff point.
So teams can still register. We have been understanding because there were some delays for people in Jamaica in terms of their interview dates and stuff. So
Yes.
we have been accommodating in situations that have been explained to us and teams that have been in communication with us. We did extend our early registration period until I believe it was the the end part of September.
Yes.
So we have been accommodating along the way. So if teams are still interested in registering, they can still go ahead and register it now. We're still taking registration now.
And they can go online or and register.
They can we do have an Instagram. It's the Florida United Netball. That's our name on Instagram. We do also have an email. It's Florida United Netball at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Our phone number is going to be 954-606-5313. That's 954-606-5313 for persons interested in communicating to us. So we have several ways of communication: call, email, or Instagram.
So I think who might decide to enter late, they can just call, Instagram
Yes,
or email and express their
yes,
interest and do the
yes.
necessary the
Depend.
necessary.
Yes,
Yes. Wow. Sounds well. Say I'll be there.
of course. We're
I'll be
excited
there.
to have you.
I'll be
with your
there.
expertise on board. That we're really excited to have you, Dudley.
Yes, I'll be there. I'll give you some like updates as per usual. Well, the 2 day rally sounds good, and never been to a rally yet. In the US, so it's my first netball
Oh
rally
wow.
in the US outside Jamaica actually. So it's their first for me as well.
It's gonna be good. We're happy to host you. We're here to make you comfortable. And we really appreciate what you're doing for our organization.
Yes, and I've seen it to and some stations are currently announcing it and in New York and all those. And yeah, so
Okay,
it's very
awesome.
good. It's very good. And
Thank you.
and again, no. So all teams now were now teams are also expecting to start arriving in Florida. Or some arrive already.
We have teams that are looking to arrive around the Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday before the competition. So I would say around the 13th, thereabout, of November. So teams are trying to come in so they could, not come into jet lag and just settle and get ready for the 2 day playing because it's a lot of playing, a lot of play time. So teams are coming in traveling early. We have umpires that we're looking to attend from Trinidad, umpires from Jamaica, and umpires from the US. So we do have a multitude of teams coming in from all over. So we want to have the diversity in umpires too.
That's good. That is no, that's good. So you have it's a variety from all across the world, as you can see.
Yes,
USA can it's USA, Trinidad, and Jamaica.
Jamaica.
And
Yes.
you might find some team that having a foreigner in their team, but not from Jamaica, USA, or Trinidad.
Yeah.
Imagine. Well, somebody saying that Florida, Tanis Stanberry, he said
Mhm.
laughing out loud. I think it was so.
I know it. Yes.
Well, as I said, nice, looking good, and the teams I'm sure flying in very shortly. By the end of the
Mhm.
month to the 3 days before the tournament, and
Yes.
get acclimatized, get used to, and well, this is the first one for you.
Yes, international. Our first international. We've had local amongst ourselves, but our first international since the organization have established a few years ago.
Mm.
So this is really making it official. So there's a lot of excitement and a lot of traffic coming our way. And of course, a lot of teams they're not able to make it this year, and they promise we're gonna come next year. So we appreciate all the teams that are not able to make it and have communicated to us that next year for sure, because due to unseen circumstances, that's very understandable.
Mm.
So for people that are coming, spectating and really just coming to get that weekend filled with just netball. We're really welcoming and expecting you guys to have a wonderful time. A lot of surprises. I don't want to say too much, so see you.
I spoke to a friend of mine, and they say her daughter will be there, and she plays for a team called Thornbird and
Okay.
Whitfield Town, and also normally high school. She was a former Jamaica under 16 player as well.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
she played for her high school team as a junior on the senior team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she will.
We're gonna have for sure. We're gonna have international players for Jamaica present and international players for the USA present. And I'm not sure too much of the team from Trinidad. I believe it's a younger team coming. That's fine. But just imagine that competition that you're gonna see for international players competing against each other on different teams. So I'm excited to see that. Excited to see that.
You might see some current Sunshine Girls or former Sunshine Girls or some Soca Warriors.
Hmm. Yeah.
Who to tell? You
Yes.
might see, you
Right.
might just see some Soca Warriors and some Sunshine Girls, but maybe current and past.
Yes.
Right Price saying yes, they are Town is from Whitfield Town. All right, yes, and Right Price, Thorn, yeah, Thornbird, yeah, that team supposed to be there because I spoke to the mother of a player. I said her
Yes.
daughter will be there.
So you see, we have people from all over tuning in and coming to support us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, cause I think she's watching. Yeah, I think yes, from Jamaica, and she said her daughter will be there. And I think
Cool.
it's gonna be a big event, a
It
big
is.
event. So
It is.
we're hoping that your tournament can help to to spread netball more over Florida area. Because where I live now,
Yes.
people here don't know netball. Sunshine
Yeah.
Kid,
I
Red Price and Kid and Duhaney is already in Florida.
really
Wow. I know
awesome.
Kid and Duhaney.
Awesome.
I interviewed her when she was
Yeah.
a child years ago on the radio.
Yeah.
And they said she'd be a
Yeah. I
future
went to
Sunshine girl.
college with her. I went to Michael with Katie, and yeah, it's a lot. And the thing is, for people that are interested, USA Netball, we do have like different organization for each state. Like I know Texas have a body that is governed by USA Netball, Florida, which is Florida United Netball, Georgia, which is Georgia Netball Association, I believe. Just to name a few, there's netball present in Connecticut, California. We have Rosie Netters, teams like Rosie Netters present in California. We have teams in, let me think, New York, all over. We're looking for. So if people are out there that don't know too much, you can go on Instagram and you can also follow USA Netball for a lot of updates of where you could find a team that's close to you. So you may be thinking you're somewhere there's no netball presence. Just reaching out, you could get connected to the right people so you could get involved in different teams. I've sent players to the various teams all over the US. They text me, hey, I'm interested. I'm here. I don't know where netball is. Let me get connected. And I've connected people all over. So always reach out. Even our organization, Florida United Netball at gmail.com, you can reach out to us and we can help to steer you in that direction.
Well, someone just text. They got to my beautiful wife. It's your husband. Is it Willis Salway?
Wilbur
Wilbur
Salve,
said,
yes.
just text her and I said, look at my beautiful wife. Wow. Nice support there from the family. That's good.
Thank
That
you.
is so
Thank
that is
you.
so important. When you have the support
Very
from your spouse,
important.
it's very important. And
Very
make it
important.
work so much easier.
Definitely, especially the financial part.
And
Netball can be pricey.
this tournament is supposed to be a costly affair.
Yes, yes. It's a lot of planning that goes on behind the scene.
I know.
So, everything you probably already know that, Lee.
Yes.
From the technological standpoint, just getting like the sound system, getting umpires, getting the gym, getting transportation. There's a lot that goes into planning, and thank God we have sponsors that have come on board to help us. A few restaurants down south, what I mean, as I said, like city, a lot of sponsorship that goes into this. So netball is very costly when it comes to this magnitude, just to get everything perfect and planned. The backdrop, everything costs. So thank God we have a good support system, and we're looking to make sure that people are comfortable and they leave happy.
Well, Vin said, "Go Brittany." So you have a nice support here online. Wow, so all good. So wow, it's getting very excited about this tournament, and it's about 3 weeks away from now.
Yes,
And again,
a few weeks. Mhm.
we can't say too often for the Jamaican team to be on time.
Mhm.
Can't say too often
That's it.
for Jamaica. I don't know about Trinidad, but Jamaicans
Yeah.
can't speak for Trinidad. But important, and again, the Just Parade. Thanks there to Mr. This Mr. Your husband, Mr. No,
Salwe.
no, that's all way. Like Vinny Drum. Maybe sometimes they handle online, not the right name sometimes. Yeah. At least you definitely know the person, or a person part of your friend list, you might know his
Mhm.
who. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So again, just to reiterate for those who may tune in late, since you said this
Mhm.
the extravaganza on the 15th and 16th of November at Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida. 700 Miramar Parkway, right? No, 7,000 Miramar Parkway, right? And
Yes. Yes.
yeah, expect some team from Jamaica, USA, and Trinidad and Tobago, and they'll be competing
Mhm.
for a host of prizes. And all people who live in around Florida can come and do. My good friend Jeffrey Tavares from Make Talk Radio is supposed to be there as well.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
from Make Talk Radio. It's supposed to be Make Talk TV, I beg your pardon. Supposed to be there as well. So is it Jeffrey Tavares? I expect because he lives in Florida, so I expect him to be there as well. And other
And just
and some Jamaicans who used to be at Roots FM, although in Florida, could be there as well too.
okay, it's a lot of connection there. But our executive board, we have Andrea Mace, Andrea Hazel, we have Philip Saint Marie, we have Roy Price that contracted to help us with the planning. We have Radhika Ride and myself, Britannia Salway. We have Tracy also on board. So we have a group of people that have expertise in different areas that's really helping on the executive side of stuff. As I said, a lot of work, a lot of muscle being put in behind the scene, months of planning, months of communication. It's not easy, especially in America. You got to work hard, and just to still have your daily life, and you still have to, we still dedicating ourselves to netball. So it's not really easy. It can be challenging, but we're getting it done.
I know. Well, Florida don't have snow, so you're lucky.
Yes, we have leaves and alligators. We're good. We'll keep that.
I don't have snow in Florida like we up here. So all right, so we're gonna wish you all the best, and come November the 15th and 16th is the big netball extravaganza, and again teams. Give us get the number again for those who want to like a late entry. Give again the information for those who might want to enter at last minute.
Okay, so our phone number is 954-606-5313. Address 7000 Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida for the event. Our Gmail is going to be Florida United Netball at gmail.com. So 954-606-5313.
All right, and you're gonna play indoor, right? Indoor and outdoor.
Yes, indoor and possibly outdoor.
Outdoor. Wow, netball indoor. Most rallies in Jamaica are kept outdoor. So it's
Yes,
under the new again. It's a indoor inside a gymnasium actually.
it's inside the gym is the Youth Enrichment Center in Miramar.
Oh,
That's the Youth Enrichment Center
in
in
Miramar.
Miramar, Florida.
Oh, and all right, so looking forward to see this event unfold on over both days and excitement in store. Oh, and the teams showing off the netball skills and the skills and the thrills, and may the best teams win in each categories.
Yes, of course. And as I said, a lot of excitement, shooting competition, music and entertainment. We may have a umpires versus coaches playoff. We're
Wow.
gonna have uniform parade, and of course cash awards, medals, trophies, and much more.
Wow, so teams know who are not there now might missing out on something big.
Yes, I'm telling you. And as I said, we've get a lot of people that were interested, but just the planning for this year, and they're gonna catch us again next year. So really appreciate the support that's coming in. Nonetheless, November 15 and 16, that's where it's gonna be the showdown.
Wow, wow, wow. So it cannot be stopped by rain because it's indoors, so no rain.
No,
So
whether anything rains or shine,
rain, sun, or shine is gonna the show must go on.
show
Cause
must go on.
it's indoors
Yes,
and possible
sir.
some depends on the flow of matches. Might have some outdoors.
Yes.
All right, the length of the match is about 10-15 minutes. Length per matches, I don't know as yet.
Um, I am not
About
sure
10 minutes.
as yet. I know at least 15 minutes. At least maybe more. It depends on the type of game. Like if it's a finals, but the person that's an expert on that is Roy Price himself and
I know,
Mr.
man. I know
Philip.
Ryan Price. Yeah, man. It comes to Ryan Price,
Yes,
and you don't have to worry.
they're our match and tournament. So Philip, of course, he's definitely knowledgeable, and George is definitely knowledgeable, and they're the ones planning the schedules and really getting it together when it comes on to the gaming portion of things.
Right. Yeah, man. It sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. And so teams can come on down. So what about person who infer that want to be just spectators?
You can come, of course, the same time as everything starts. And we are taking in volunteers. So if you're there just wanting to volunteer with courtside assistance, giving the players water, helping to wipe up, helping to, navigate the players to their staging areas. You can come on board and volunteer if you're, if you have a kid that wants to make up community hours. We're open to taking in um, play persons that are interested in that. So once they sign up, we can give them some community hours through this competition. So we are looking for volunteers. So
Wow.
you're open to reach out to us.
So it's more than just netball.
More than just
It's
netball,
more
of
like
course.
you
Community
call a community
development.
outreach and development.
Yes. And as our motto say, a sports for everyone.
So good. All right. So sport for everyone. Netball. Say netball to the world.
Yes.
Hopefully we can see time in the Olympic Games very shortly, but not sure how
Very
soon.
soon. Yeah, we're hoping for that. It's definitely a developing process. Having both male and female involved will get us somewhere, and we're just trying to fit in our part to the puzzle, and that's why we're hosting competition and we're promoting USA Netball, Florida United Netball, and just
Hmm.
different teams.
All right. So again, we're come to the end of today's sports spectrum. All right. And again, our special guest was Britannia Salway.
Yes, sir.
I said we have tickets on sale for $10 a day if it
Yeah.
right price. What I didn't say. Yeah.
Yes, we do have promotional tickets we're looking to fundraise too. So you can reach out to our email and we'll get those tickets out to you.
And ticket for what for a fundraising or it just I think that part quite clear.
Yeah. Um we're doing fundraising tickets. That's what we're doing. So we have different prices. For the price breakdown and more information, you can email us.
That's the right price. So like about tickets. Yeah. So I didn't get that part quite clear. All right. So hopefully, persons will participate. Not just teams, but teams come out in their numbers, and also spectators,
Hmm.
and also buy tickets as well. So the fundraiser can be well supported by both patrons. So patrons in around the area now, will they come out and be a part? Will they come out in their numbers and to enjoy it at 2 days of netball?
Of course, it's Florida. We have a lot of different cultural background. I think Florida and New York I would say have the popularity of netball, so people will definitely come out and support it. It's a nice weekend to bring the kids and bring the family to support, eat some good food and stuff like that.
Oh, some good Jamaican food.
Good Jamaican food. We're gonna be catered by Yaman Cuisine. We're on Instagram. Yaman Cuisine. It's located in Fort Myers, but we're gonna have catering from them. Um, and also, we're still open to take sponsorships. So anybody interested in sponsoring, or if you wanna take on, you want your name all over the event. If you want to get promoted at the event, you can contact us and we can discuss more sponsorship opportunities.
Wow, that sounds good for potential sponsors to come on board.
Mhm.
Sound good. All right. So again, thanks for being a part of the program, and hope to have more of this during before the actual competition. Can give us an update as to how things are progressing so far, and
Okay.
keep us abreast and keep the entire world abreast as we
Yes.
highlight this very important international Florida Unity Netball Extravaganza over 2 days in Miramar
Yes.
Parkway, Florida, on November 15 and 16. All right, so
Yes. Yes.
all the best there to with the tournament, and hopefully wishing that it will go good, excellent, and all
Hmm.
who are taking part will enjoy themselves, and everybody will just feel proud to be a part of this activity.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dudley, for having me. And, we look forward to seeing you on the 15th, of course. We know you're going to be there. So thank
Yes.
you for the support.
Somebody's asking if Bob's Green can attend. Did they send an invitation? Jamaica Minister of Sports. it,
If they have link with Babsy and want her to attend, that would be awesome for us.
yeah, Bob's Green. That'd be a good event for her to be
Yeah,
there as a Jamaican Minister of Sports. That'd be nice.
that would be awesome.
I think I might can reach out to her office.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Start somewhere.
Yes.
Hmm.
But she might say, oh, it's too sudden.
You never know. It's
Yeah,
November. It's coming up to the holidays, so people are looking to travel.
yes.
And then I guess a lot of teams are looking forward to what's that sale, Black Friday. So the entire month of November is Black Friday. It's not just a specific day. So coming up that time of year, people do their shopping. So it's a really good timing for us too.
All right, I can send a word to our office and see what can happen.
Okay, sounds good.
I say, please do. All right. Who's that? Is Miramar Vadrum? I think it's what you know that person.
No. Mm-mm.
All right. So well, we're gonna try and send a word to Bob's office and see if she can be in attendance. That would be so nice to have her there as
That would be awesome.
Minister of Sports in Jamaica.
Yeah. We have teams from, as I said, the police team. I think Minister of Health coming. That'll be that'll be awesome because we have big teams from Jamaica coming up. So
Ministry of Health team. Minister of Health, my Dr. Christopher Tufton. That's
yeah,
his ministry.
yeah,
All right. So well, sounds good, and wish you all the best again. I know this rally is going to be a success.
it is. It
I
is.
can feel it.
Of course.
It's
Thank you for the
it's
blessing.
gonna be a success.
Of course, it is.
All right, so
All right.
all the best here to you,
All right.
and after
Thank you.
yourselves,
Take care,
yeah,
Dudley.
take care. All right, and that's how we end the sports spectrum there for today. And our special guest here was Miss Britannia Salway. She's a player on the USA netball team and also the team vice captain. And she's the PRO for the Florida United Netball and the big netball extravaganza. It will be held on the 16th and 15th of next month. And team from Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago and USA will take in part so they can be there at that event. So I'm Dudley Thompson and this has been Sports Spectrum.